Hey guys, it's Angela, and I am here to do my Pretty Little Liars Season 6, Episode 7, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Recap and theories. And I also have a kind of exciting announcement to make. I am not going to be doing a recap on the mid-season finale. Instead, I'm going to be doing a live stream, and I'm going to try and do this around 10 o'clock p.m. Central Time, so 11 o'clock Eastern. And that way, West Coast has a chance to see it as well. So if you would like this idea of a live stream, be sure and let me know down below. If a lot of you don't like it, then I could potentially do a recap. But I think it would be really fun and something completely different. So be sure and let me know your input down below. But let's get right on into this recap because we have a few things to discuss. Okay, pulling up the notes. Okay, Spencer's thinking about keeping the chips in after Hannah wants to take them out because they want to have an advantage over Charles. He doesn't know that they know about the chips, and she said it could be, advantageous to keep them in. And Mr. D and Allie are running scared. Allie sees a card from Charles and knows that he is alive and coming from them. Mama Marin won $30,000 for Hannah to go to college from the Karasimi group. And later on, Hannah does some research, doesn't see it on any of the scholarship websites, and instead they figure out it is an investment firm that I believe was responsible for shutting down Radley. Spencer points out that this could be Mrs. D's favorite charity of donating money to her son Charles' bank account, which why would Charles want to put money to Hannah to go to college? This is kind of standing out to me, but we'll get to more of this in the theory section. Claire comes by the brew looking for Sarah, and I'm like, good, take her, goodbye. And Toby is back. Oh yeah, Keegan Allen is back in this episode and going down the rabbit hole, if you know what I mean. All the girls have planned to have this meeting with Mona and Leslie Stone, but Leslie does not show up. She texts Mona that it would be a backward step, and all the girls are like, what the hell? And I just have a feeling Mona was hiding something in this episode, but once again, that will be in the theory part. Yummy Jason is standing on the front porch, and he sees a creepy-ass red balloon with a birthday party invitation that says, come alone or not at all. And there's a little blue froggy beside it. Emily, Claire, and Sarah are at lunch, which is awkward as hell until Claire and Sarah start reminiscing about the old times and all their friends, and Emily is obviously feeling very left out. I was really not annoyed with Sarah in this episode. I was like, you go girl, you do your own thing. I was so excited for her, and Emily was being a smotherer. I'm just gonna say it because somebody has to. Let her go, okay? You just need to let her fly like a bird. She needs to get the hell out of your house. Allie gets a hold of Spencer and tells her what's going on, and she wants the girls to go check on Jason. And the girls are trying to get a hold of him, but he won't answer the door. Mike comes back in this episode. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I was so excited to see Mike. Aria donates her dolls that have been tied up to Mona. And Mike brings them over. And Mona said that she didn't want to see him. And I was just like, well, you don't want somebody like Mike in your room? Are you freaking real, Mona? Like, seriously? Because if he were in my room, I'd be like, come on. Bring it on in here, Cody Christensen. Let's go. The girls want to follow Jason, but they know they need help. And so instead of going to Tanner, they do the next best option of going to Toby. They're going to remove their chips so they can easily follow them. Spencer tells Toby all about Charles, but doesn't want him to say anything for one night. And she knows he cannot keep it from Tanner forever, but just wants one night. So he agrees, with the condition that he is the one that goes after Charles and the girls stay put. And on the way out the door, he grabs Spencer's little drug candies from Sabrina because I don't think that was weed. I think that was something stronger. And he's munching on them while he's convincing Lorenzo to go with them to Willoughby Avenue, somewhere like that. And I was just like, yeah, that's only trouble. The girls are going after Jason, but Arya wants to call 911, and Emily replies with, "Come on, we'll be okay." Let me know how that works out for you, Emily. Seriously, like, give me a call back and just let me know. Charles sees the girls through his little tracker at the Hastings house, so he thinks it's all okie dokie. And Mona comes to pick up Allie from the hotel that her dad has whisked her away to. She gave him sleeping pills, so it's all in the clear. Jason is in a freaky arcade and sees the shadow of Charles when who comes crashing in but Toby and Lorenzo, and Charles flips on the lights and Toby is like on some trip and he starts freaking out, like getting, haze, like the acid vision basically, and it's just really crazy. The girls come running in and Charles is like shooting softballs at everybody. I was cracking up, you guys. It was so funny. But then more cops come in and Charles just manages to get away. Jason is pissed as hell because he wanted to talk to Charles, and he feels like his opportunity has been ruined. And Hannah has a bad feeling about the money, but Ashley already deposited the check. Okay, so I'm going to go a little over because a couple more things I want to talk about. Jason has a nice taste in scotch, I must say, and all he wanted was a moment alone with Charles, like I said. Allie doesn't want Jason to drink and ruin everything, and they hear a noise that says, "Jason, come play with me," coming from upstairs, so they go upstairs to watch this video of Charles, or Freddie, as he's now known, and Allie and Jason at this arcade with Mrs. D, who did not want her children to tell Kenneth about this trip, and they're celebrating Freddie's birthday party, and he's asking Jessica if he has to go back, and she's like, not for a while. So, they're having fun, whatever. Nice little family moment minus Kenneth. And at the very end, we see Black Hoodie opening up a present that says, "Happy birthday, your friend and ally." And it is a picture of the De Laurentiis children at the arcade. Okay, so now that the recap is over, sorry I went a little longer, but this episode was decent. I wasn't crazy about it. I'm not going to lie. I thought the pacing was good, which is what we have been lacking lately, is just quick pacing, and it's been kind of slow and dragging on, but there were, it was up-tempo this episode, which I really enjoyed. Still no answers, and that kind of pissed me off. Okay, so getting into a few theories here. Why Charles would give Hannah money to go to college. So, I know a lot of people are on the Ren is Charles bandwagon, and Melissa is Black Veil, and yes, they are on my suspects list. If you know me and you know anything, about me, even though I know it is a very, 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 very slim chance, my number one ride or die Charles suspect is Ezra. You're going to call me crazy, but that's okay because everybody is entitled to an opinion. And if Black Veil is not Melissa, my number two contender would be Mama Marin. And who better to be an ally to Charles than Black Veil? And how else would this make sense if Mama Marin is the ally? That would explain why Charles wants to pay for Hannah to go to college. Because, I don't know, it just seems like Charles's attention is now off the girls a bit, and I still don't get why the girls are involved in the first place. It just makes no sense to me. What else did I want to talk about? I think I wanted to talk about something about Emily, but I forgot. I hate it when that happens. I'm trying to go through my notes and remember. No, Mona. Okay, Mona. So I said Mona was acting a little sketchy this episode, and she was. But don't take this the wrong way. I don't want to say Mona's not involved, but I really don't think she's involved. I think she's just hiding something else, and I would be curious to see what it is. Like I said, I don't necessarily think she knows who Charles is, and she knows she blew her chance, but I want to see Mona's secret. So, thumbs up if you want to know what Mona's hiding, because I think she has more to tell. Does anybody else think that Toby is going to be I don't know, reprimanded from the force? Are they going to drug test him for what happened? Because he is sitting in that room, obviously way, way, way out of it, and just like, what's going on? I'm like, yeah, you're fixing to lose your job, and you and Spencer are just going to be done forever, and it's going to, like, depress the shit out of me. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I think I talked about what I wanted to talk about. I don't know why they had that scene with Mona and Allie in the car. It just felt weird to me. And if you have a theory on who you think Charles is, be sure and let me know. My top is obviously who everybody is saying, which would be Ren and Ezra. I just don't know who else it could be at this point. But I would love it if Ezra was Charles and Mama Marin was Black Veil. That would be so freaking awesome. I would love it so much. So yeah, this recap is a little short, and I'm sorry about that. But how suspicious, let's talk about this real quick. How suspicious did it make it look to Arya in the end with the painting? I was talking to Diane on Twitter, and she was, you know, saying, we were thinking about people who could paint. She mentioned Johnny, and then she mentioned Arya. And then I was like, damn, I didn't even, okay, Johnny's not relevant. I don't give a fuck. But what if Arya is involved? Because she's acting really, really weird. I don't know. We will have to see. I cannot wait to find out who it is, though. Like, how do you guys think the finale is going to go? Do you think it's going to be one giant flashback to a lot of things? Or do you think it's just going to be present and we're going to, you know, get things being told by somebody? So that is it for my recap. Be sure and let me know if you would like the live stream on finale night. And leave your thoughts down below on this episode, because I love talking to each and every single one of you every week. It really means a lot to me that you support my channel so much, and that we both love Pretty Little Liars and have that in common, and we can talk about it. Alright, now on to my little random thing before I completely end this video. So I'm trying to branch out my channel more, and I have some planner videos coming up, some plan with me videos. If you guys want to see anything else, maybe a makeup tutorial, even though I know I'm not a fashion guru by any means, just let me know, like just random videos, vlog type videos, any ideas. I'll take them into consideration, and I will see you guys next week for episode 8. Bye.